Hello everybody and welcome back to another overclock review. Today we're going to be taking a look at Hyperalloy Assembly, that's what it's called. This increases stubby's weak point value by quite a bit, and it also reduces the spread of it, but increases the recoil. So it makes it an interesting weapon where it has a lot of recoil, but it's a hyper accurate weapon when you start firing, because DRG is a game that doesn't do randomized spread or relatively randomized spread. I know Rainbow Six Siege, Call of Duty, and CSGO have mildly, the gun it jumps. Like, it goes left this amount and then right this amount whenever you fire the third or fourth shots, and then it's entirely random afterwards, and you can memorize the spread of each weapon. DRG doesn't do that. Spread is entirely random. Recoil is always straight up. And that is... that makes this Hyperalloy Assembly kind of worse in general, but is still a fantastic weapon because of the reduced base spread, and then the T5 option. The only T5 option that exists is improved accuracy. So today we're going to be taking a look at this specific build. The improved rate of fire is calling to me like Green Goblin's mask, and I think I'm going to be taking it. This is a bad idea. Don't do this, because the weapon with the... Why am I... Okay. The weapon with the recoil reduction is perfectly fine. I'm just taking the improved rate of fire because I want to, because I'm drunk enough to. Anyway, I'm gonna see you back down in the mission. Hello. So we are doing a deep scan today. Today we're doing just a regular deep scan with 2 swarm, and the secondary that I brought is excuse me, oh my god, why is it? Let me clarify what I'm doing here. Is the fact that I need to get used to this weapon. This is a perfectly fine weapon to get rid of, to get used to. I just need to get used to it real quick, because I've been playing with the recoil mod this entire time, and I also think that there is a nemesis. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. I just have to pull down very, very hard. Imagine getting spinning death. So the swarm clear option that we have picked is spinning death. Hello, yes, please, rocket it so I can... Yeah, that is perfectly fine. Yeah, this makes the pog juice of my brain absolutely pog out of its gourd, just having the rate of fire bonus. Yes, it is a very hefty rate of recoil, but my god, is my brain just pog, pog, pog. And it does reduce its accuracy quite a bit. But as you can see, I just start clicking and the bug dies. Hello, Nemesis. You doing well today? I hope you are. I'm going to build some turrets right in front of you because you are slowed down and you cannot stop me. I also hear a... not that guy. Not the guy that just pulled me into Nemesis and I have to run away from Nemesis real quick before I die to Nemesis. Yeah, have fun getting... Can I... That counts as armor. God bless America. So, hey, yeah. I think I just heard a stalker. That's not good. Why is there... Jesus Christ. What the fuck is happening, dude? Okay, listen, just take that and... Okay, that's gonna be gone within 5 seconds, but at least it's going to attract all the things. Okay, thank you. Well, I'm going down here. No, you cannot stop. You can stop me from going down there? What the fuck is going on? Where is Nemesis? Is it dead yet? I think Nemesis is almost dead. There's also a Stalker that killed me a second time. Excuse me, the Stalker can kill you if you revive on solo with that much HP. That is insane that Stalker can do that. So, be very careful. I'm in one-shot territory. What the fuck, dude? Yeah, he's coming down that hallway. Why did he jump? Okay, so, what do I have to say about this build? Well, I can say that this build is significantly good because I am... Yeah, okay, yeah, you're shooting at me. What else am I gonna do about you? I don't fucking know. It's Sandblasted Corridors, dude. Sandblasted Corridors is kind of cursed. Okay, good job. You're so fucking... I will say that the recoil mod is very, very good. Thank you, Swarmer. Thank you, other Swarmer. Thank you, Swarmer. I swear to God, if I die to a Swarmer, I'm going to be very angry. If I die to a basic Glyphid, I'm also going to be very angry because, you know, as a DRG content creator, I'm supposed to be significantly bad at the game because I'm a content creator, and that's just kind of how it goes. Okay, so we have to figure out what the fuck I'm doing. Let's break down what is happening here. Alright, I am blocking myself. I need to get this red sugar real quick because I want red sugar so that I can survive the swarm. We have exploders on the mission, which makes it so that the lures aren't as good. Okay. But we have everything else, and we also have acid spitters, which we have 2 scramble brambles. Okay. Makes sense. Our only option of swarm clear is... I'm going to throw another... I want HP, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to go full into this. Did I not take Born Ready? I did. That's gone, that's fine, if it's gone. I'm going to try and kill these. I'm out of ammo. What a wonderful time. I do not have enough nitro to resupply. Okay. So, what's the issue here? Well, the fact that a swarm has happened and I haven't done anything. Because I'm just sitting here trying to clarify what the fuck is happening. Thank you. Okay, we can reload the sentry a little bit, but not a lot. Because the watch out for the acid spitters, because the acid spitters do exist and you need to worry about them. So what will I say about this? This build has a significant ammo problem. The acid spitter is about to shoot at you. Be careful. Okay. What the fuck am I doing? Well, my sentry guns are entirely out of ammo, and I am, kind of out of everything. Well, that's not good. I don't have any ammo. Oh, good. We took out entirely all the... Hey, look! A Nitra node. What a wonderful time. Unfortunately, there's also a bramble in front of the Nitra resupply. And also, there's a billion% of bugs that can contribute to my death. Especially if the resupply, dude. That's enough? That's enough. Okay, we can get a resupply. We have a lure to lure a bunch of bugs. And then we almost have Berserker going. Bosco is doing a bunch of stuff. So once this lands, I'm going to toss a lure. And then I'm going to get a resupply. Okay, we're completely fine. There is everything that can go right in this world, and that is the whole thing. Okay, so now we are back from the brink of extinction. So, what has gone wrong in this mission? Well, I have just sat around doing nothing. Almost completely nothing I have done in this mission. And, you know, one of the things about Hazard 5+ is that the most important things is to always be doing the objective. That is a Spitfire. Ooh, well. Okay, so Scramble Brambles. Okay, well, you know, all sorts of. I could say an amount of things that can relate to the Scramble Brambles, but it doesn't really matter because I also aggroed a bunch of Swarmers, which I'm just going to stand here, and magically all the Swarmers are gonna die. You know, just spinning death things and, you know, plasma trail things. Is that there's a wave coming in? Oh my god. Okay, well, what have we learned here is that we've learned that I am bad at managing my time. Very simply, I am bad at managing time because there has been 2 passive waves, note passive, that have come and tried to harass me. I can kill this guy, and then Bosco can kill that guy, and then we can kill the Scramble Bramble. Alright, wonderful. So now one Scramble Bramble is down. So, one of the things about what I'm doing here is that I'm wanting to talk about a lot about my life in Walmart specifically. So Walmart life, you know, Walmart life, the fact that I work a stocking position, which is one of the highest what is it called? The highest, I don't know what it's called. The people who leave. I don't know what that's called. What is it called? I don't know, but anyway, I work one of those positions. The positions where a lot of people just leave for not really any reason, but they're kind of just bad at their job because they don't exist for their job. One of the hardest parts about Walmart is the fact that you have to show up for the job, and a lot of people can't even do that. So, when you do you meet a lot of interesting people in that job because there's just so many people cycling through that. And one person that I did meet is, there is a wave coming for me at the current moment. One person that I met has existed in 14 people's lives, like 14 children's lives. Let me be more specific. He has raised 14 children. That alone is absolutely insanity to me. Note, not all these children are his, but a majority of them are his. And I would assume he has a lot of parenting experience, and he keeps saying that, like, I am 13-0 for I keep in contact with children, with his children, which is kind of so keeping in contact with your children is definitely a thing that I'm just taking 1 billion points of damage here. Yes, a sandstorm is happening, and that will affect how much damage how much damage I am taking, because I just can't move as often. I'm just going to place one right there because, you know, I want to reload my turrets, and spinning death, if it does one thing great, it makes it so that you can do a particular objective extremely well. I have no idea where that Swarmer is, where that Acid Spitter is, and by Acid Spitter I mean I have locked onto it and it is dead. But one of the things that he will constantly say is that he is 14-0 in children, which is like children he keeps in contact with, which I don't know how much contact he even keeps with his children. All that I know is that 2 of them do not keep in contact of, which, you know, as a parent, the best thing that you can do with a child is, after they move out, is keep in contact with them. Like, constantly be like, they rely on you for some things, because you're still the parent after 18 or, you know, 21 or however long that they stay around in your house and they move out. They still treat you as a reliable source to get information up from and all that. Because, you know, at some point in their life, you're going to turn from a parent figure into a figure that they can rely upon. Not necessarily a authority figure. I called down that... Did I call down one? I did call down one, but I never hooked it up and did it, so I'm gonna do that real quick. Dude, this mission is taking such a long time. It's, what, 20 minutes? It's 15 minutes and I haven't done anything. Which, you know, is mostly my fault. Let's not talk about the... I don't want to be here. Luckily, Bosco has ice, and I don't have to care about too much of what the Spitballers are doing, because I can just call Bosco to deal with them, and then Bosco all of a sudden deals with them, and now I have a big open room to fight the next swarms in. There's also... Where is this? Where is this? Is this in this hallway here? Yeah, this is in the hallway here. And we're in Sandblasted Corridor, so I don't have to really look for it all too often. There you go. We have found it. Alright, so, you know, Deep Scan is a... How hard would I rank Deep Scan on the mission ranking? I think I rank the normal Deep Scan mission around... If you have a competent driller or not, is what it really defines into. Because a competent driller can make this whole section entirely easy or entirely cursed, because that is 3 acid spitters. Holy fuck, that is 3 acid spitters. Why? Okay, you know, that's my fault for taking damage from an acid spitter. A competent driller can completely ignore the crystal phase of this mission, which is a majority of this mission. The actual Deep Scan mission, the Drillivator and all that, is not hard to do at all. How do you all feel about the Deep Scan mission objective? Okay, I'm gonna get grabbed into a bunch of exploders. That's plainly... Okay, well, you know, I can also get grabbed into a billion fucking bugs, and that could have killed me right then. There's 2. Okay, well, okay, I don't have a... Oh, wait, we're full HP. I don't have to go... Because we're completely fine, and even if I take a billion points of damage, we are going to live no matter what. How do you guys feel about Deep Scan? I feel it is mostly fine. I wish... Wonderful. I wish... How many things do I have? Okay, we're completely fine on mostly everything. I wish that the crystals were a little bit easier to find. Not really necessarily. I wish that the crystals were 2-hit instead of 1-hit, because they are 1-hit, or they're 2-hit. Excuse me. I wish that they were 1-hit instead of 2-hit. That's really all I wish from this objective. Also, I'm just going to sit in here because Spinning Death is one of the most powerful things I can do right now. And Spinning Death like this is just going to block off that entire hallway for, you know, the foreseeable future. Because I don't have to care about the entire swarm. I can just do this. And I wish the Drillivator was a little bit more threatening. Because Drillivator, at the moment... I understand that I have Lures and Spinning Death, which is two of the worst things that I can do for deep scan, but still, if I die to the deep scan objective, it's going to be quite a surprising turn of events. Which, you know, for me is not going to be quite a surprising turn of events because I'm kind of dumb whenever it comes to this shit. I was going to start berserking, but, you know, there's no real reason to. Don't mind me as I run out of ammo real quick. You know what? You guys can have that. You guys can have a bunch of spinning death, dude. I understand that I probably shouldn't have taken whatever it is, rate of fire. But rate of fire is such a... I love guns with high recoil and high rate of fire. So, I don't know for sure, but I think as soon as you get all the resonance crystals scanned, I think all swarms stop. It doesn't count any passive waves or swarms. It might count passive waves, to be honest, but I know swarms definitely feel like they completely stop. I've been here for a little bit after I've called in the drill elevator, and there's been absolutely nothing happening. Like, I'm just sitting here chilling at mostly 1 ammo, and nothing has bothered me. Which, if a wave happens or a swarm happens, I am most assuredly going to die. So, I can confidently say that all swarms stop as soon as you call it, like, get all the resonance crystals and all that. So, the first priority... Oh, no. Okay, well, I want out. Please don't die. God, I still taste pickle from the last overclock review, because if you guys don't know, every single video that comes in a week, so the 3 videos in a week, are all recorded roughly in the same day. It might not be the same hour, but anyway, last video I took a pickle shot, and I keep fucking tasting it. It is severely not fun. So, we're going to be going into what I think the weakest part of the deep scan. I was not touching the controls there. I switched to this. So, I'm going to be changing. We are changing into possibly what I consider the weakest part about the deep scan mission, which is defending the drill elevator. Why do I think... Do not grab me, Dad. Why do I think it's one of the weakest parts about the drill elevator? It's because it's just this, and that's relatively it. I'm gonna toss a lure. Now, I don't know how it's going to be on 2x bugs solo, but I've already seen it be slightly better than what it usually is. Oh my god, there's a lot of bugs. I might actually go down here, because I don't know where the, hello, Stinktail. You wanna not exist? Thank you. There is one over here, which I need to not be killed by that. I'm going to... Okay, well, this is going fantastically well. Because I'm about to die. Why am I about to die? Because there's a lot of fucking bugs! Oh, Lord. Anyway, that was the mission, because I'm not recording this again. Because I've tried to record this multiple times with 2x bugs, and I'm too drunk to play correctly. How would I do this? I don't fucking know. Who cares how I would do this? It's a good overclock, alright? Ignore what happened this mission. It's a good overclock. Take something else. I want out. I don't want to do this mission again. Fine. We're gonna do this mission again. There was 2 wardens stacked on top of each other. I'm doing the mission again, so just so I can get back to the deep dive part, but Warden, I will continuously say that Wardens are one of the silliest creatures added to DRG, and yes, I am very low on ammo, and I am still alive, dude. It is certainly a mission in progress. Alright, so we are back with the last part of Deep Scan, which we failed last time, you know, all sorts of things. My family is ashamed and all that. Deep Scan is just a hard mission. Alright. It's a hard mission solo, the last part of it. It requires a lot of on you, especially whenever you're doing double swarm, which I am doing right now. And there's exploders on the mission, which spinning death isn't very good for. Exploders when you want to stand inside the spinning death. Alright, let's just be very clear on that. This build is not very good whenever exploders exist on this mission. But hey man, it happens. Every once in a while you just fail a mission because you're kind of too dumb to realize that you should be using Bosco to the prime of his ability, and also you should be doing that instead. Whenever you see a bunch of bugs. Also, did you know that exploders get a speed buff whenever an exploder dies near it? They get a 20% speed buff. Did you know that? I certainly did for a while. It's one of the reasons why I think exploders are such a dangerous enemy. I don't have to care about acid spitters. Acid spitters are not going to be a problem right now, because web spitters and acid spitters do not have the capacity to figure out that they need to kill you right now. Like, yeah, they'll walk towards you, but they're never gonna figure out how to spit at you. I need to reload my turrets, and I need to maintain this. There is a septic spitter. I don't know if the septic spitter is going to properly understand that it can spit at me. Well, I guess we'll see. I know that there is like a billion bugs. Okay, so the septic spitter is spitting at me. Where is that septic spitter? There he is. Kill the septic spitter, Bosco. And then I will proceed to understand that why is it placing itself right there. Okay, well fine, I need to reload my turrets. Okay. That should be fine. I should maintain this. I have Berserk for all these bugs here. This is kind of a hassle to go through. I need to reload this turret. I need to switch through that. And then I need to maintain this. We have reached the end of it. Okay, so we're fine. There is no problems here. Definitely none at all. Don't ignore all the bugs that are existing at this current moment. Okay, well, we're fine. What the fuck is going on, dude? We still have a bunch of bugs to take care of, but at the moment, we did the deep scan. We finished the mission! Hey, look everybody, we finished the mission! I don't have a resupply to call down, which we probably need to call down a resupply here very soon, because there's still a bunch of bugs to get rid of, which, you know, one spinning death, and I just sit here and, you know, put my hands on top of my head, and all of a sudden, all the bugs are certainly dead. Alright, well, there you go. We've did it. It only took, you know, probably 60 minutes to do, and we still have another overclock review to take a look at, which is probably going to be crystal nucleation. And that's going to be a very easy mission. So, my biggest problem with this mission in general is the fact that once you call the drop pod, it calls Molly back, right? And this portion of the mission, when you are waiting for the drop pod, is the most boring portion of pretty much almost any mission, besides, like, point extract, a majority of point extract. A majority of point extract is just waiting for, you know, things to happen, or you're currently mining, or whatever have you. The funnest part about this game is murdering bugs by the thousands, alright? And this right here, I am currently sitting here not really doing anything. Like, yeah, Praetorian spawn, but, you know, it doesn't really matter. And now I'm preparing to build for a swarm. I know that Molly is already here, and that's because of Speedster, but just imagine this for at least 2 more minutes. There's no bolts. Well, I think there is bolts on this mission. And I can just ignore the... I have jet boots, which makes it so that I don't have to care about pretty much anything. And I'm spinning around a bug. I just don't think this is very interesting. Okay, well, anyway, so let's get to how I think about Hyperalloy. So, what do I think about Hyperalloy? I think it's one of the best overclocks on Stubby. Just hands down, flat out. It's one of the long-range options that Engineer has, and as you can see throughout this video, is that the recoil doesn't matter. You can accurately plan out Stubby's projectiles very well. In any case, you all have a wonderful night.